Hey, what's good everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today, in this video, we'll be looking at the Golem and Super Wiz strategy. Lots of people have been using it recently, and they've been doing very well with it. Strategy is currently being used in both Legends League and in Wars, and it is very overpowered. There are different variations of this attack, and you will see them during this video. Personally, I like to use 3 golems, 3 ice golems, 15 wizards, 15 super wizards, 3 normal wizards, and then a few troops for cleanup. For the spells, I like to use 3 jump spells, 1 rage, 1 freeze, 1 poison, and a rage in the CC. For the CC troops, I prefer a Yeti bomb, but obviously it does work well with other variations. He has mixed some witches into this army composition, which are working just as well. You can see he's gotten through pretty much most of the base so far. His king is down, but he still has his RC, his queen, and his warden, and there are some troops around the outside cleaning up. I do believe he has just used his queen ability. You can see just how good this attack strategy is by just watching this first replay. It was a bit sloppy in some areas, but in the end he did get the triple, and the remaining troops do work their way through and clean up the rest of this base. His queen does die off there, but his warden will finish off the rest of the defenses on this base. So this next attack is in Legends League, and you can see that he has brought 8 earthquake spells instead of the jump spells, and he does bring 5 golems and 15 super wizards. You can see that he has deployed them and trying to spread them out as much as possible. That is the aim, for them to cover as much ground as they can. And the same goes for the super wizards. He does use a log launcher, and really the siege depends on the base you're attacking. In this case, the log launcher is a good siege for this style of base. And you can see that the troops are pushing through. The golems are still alive and are still tanking. The queen is working her way through. The right inside the town hall does go down, and I do believe that the warden ability was used at the right moment, so it does save most of his troops, or all of them. His RC was working his way through the left-hand side of the base, taking down the remaining traps and defenses. And the rest of his troops working their way around the outside, cleaning up the remaining buildings. So barracks and the last gold storage. And yeah, you can see this is a triple. So this next attack is also by the same player, Th13, and yeah, he does break open that top compartment near the town hall and that bottom compartment near that inferno and scattershot. He starts off at 6 o'clock and does deploy one of his golems, and then he drops another at about 9 and then spreads out the rest in between. He does drop his super wizards behind with his king and queen, warden, RC, and log launcher. He does break through that first set of walls. His troops do push their way through. He does place a rage spell, takes down the eagle artillery. Again, you can see how strong this attack strategy really is. His golems are working their way through towards the town hall. His yetis do come out of the CC, does draw out the enemy CC as well, kills them off. Unfortunately, this will be a time fail, but it was a high percentage time fail, so I think it was a 95% 2-star. But towards the end of the attack as well, his king is already down, but his queen does die off. He does have a golem and a couple super wizards still up as well with his warden, but they won't do much. Sorry, he does time fail, but his troops do die as well. So overall, it was a very strong attack. This will be the last attack of the video, and this is the army composition that I like to use of this strategy. That's, like I explained before, that's the 3 golems, 15 super wizards, 3 ice golems, the 3 wizards, 3 barbarians, 3 jump spells, 1 rage spell, 2 free spells, 1 poison spell, and a rage in the CC with 2 yetis. Yeah, with 2 yetis and a Valkyrie. So yeah, as you can see, all of his troops are in the center of the base now, pretty much, and they are about to take down the town hall. The queen is right in the center now, taking out the enemy queen. The troops are working their way to the back end of the base. The super wizards right behind the golems. Obviously, the golems are tanking for them. The queen is now in the right hand compartment of the base. Just took out that inferno tower. Now, as the troops are making their way through the back end of the base, taking out these buildings, taking out the buildings near the back. And you can see there is 1 golem still up, still tanking for the last couple of super wizards. The golems, not sure if they die off here, but still tanking, with the king taking out that arch tower on the outside of the base, and the super wizards will take down this last inferno tower with the warden, and that's a triple. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like.